Angela, you are on the Ken Coleman Show. What's up?
Hey, Ken. Thank you so much for taking my call. I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much. What's going on?
So I've had over 50 jobs. I started working when I was 16.
Whoa, wait a second. Wait. This is fabulous. I was taught not to ask a lady her age. But I feel like when someone starts off saying, I've had over 50 jobs, I'd love to know how old you are.
I'm 41.
Okay, you started at 16, and now you're 41, and you've had 50 jobs. That's a lot.
At least. It is.
At least.
I've done everything from restaurant work, animal health care, administrative work, bookkeeping. And so where I'm at now, my passion has always been entertainment. I was actually making money at that at one time.
What kind of entertainment?
I was doing modeling and acting. And
how long did you do that for?
I've been doing it since I was 4. I'm still doing it on the side, but off and on since I was 4. For about 10 years when I lived in LA, I was working part-time as a waitress and making a lot of money doing entertainment. I was shooting maybe twice a week. I ended up on a television show.
Whoa, hold on a second. Can you tell me what show?
It was called America's Most Smartest Model. It was a reality show. It paid me about $5,000.
And so you were a runway and print model?
Yeah, not so much runway. I did a little bit of runway. I did some fashion.
But you were on a show called America's Smartest Model?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Wow. Good for you. Did you win?
Thank you. I was the third finalist, so okay. I made it to the top 3.
So you told me over 50 jobs at least. You told me the range. Mm-hmm. So we went from restaurant to pet
animal
care.
Health care. I was a vet technician. Yeah.
I mean, you've done so many things. But you said your passion was entertainment. I start digging into that, and then you tell me you were making good money. You were waitressing just to kind of make sure you had a baseline, but you were doing well. You even made it on a reality show. What made you walk away from it?
I moved away from the area, and then also it's a very expensive industry to keep up. You have to get pictures on a regular basis. You have to keep your wardrobe up and makeup and that kind of stuff. And so
Were you sad when you left?
Yes, very much so. I'm trying to get back into it, but to be taken seriously, you need to be able to invest in it, and I don't have the money to invest I need to.
How much do you have to invest in this?
Well, the pictures that I was looking into are probably going to cost about $600 or $700. An acting class costs anywhere from a few hundred to $1,000.
Wait a second. That's $2,000 max. You're telling me in today's economy, you can't come up with $2,000?
Well, it's not so much that I can't come up with the money. It's coming up with the extra money on top of having to pay my bills.
No, but I get that. But I'm saying $2,000 above and beyond your bills. You may not be able to come up with it in 1 month if your bills are really, really high and you got a lot of debt. But we can get you to a place at 41 where you can live a lifestyle that will allow you to give it one more run and go for it. Okay. Or to give it a run somewhere else. It may not be L.A., but it may be in another city.
Right now I live near San Francisco, and there's an entertainment market in San Francisco.
I know. I'm not limiting you is my point. My point is like I could make a case for you to move to Atlanta, Georgia, where the cost of living is extremely lower and the film industry is going bananas in Atlanta. I'm not trying to. What my point is that you called me and you're like, I've had over 50 jobs, and you felt like someone who's just really frustrated. Ken, tell me what I'm supposed to do. And you ended up telling me what you want to do, which is entertainment. Right. So here's the point.
I actually lived in Georgia for about 3 years. I wasn't able to break into the entertainment industry there. I don't know if it was the money or what.
Here's what I'm hearing. You made it. You made it on some level. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you walked away, and the reason you walked away was not a loss of passion, not because you didn't have talent, not because you didn't have the looks. You walked away because it was hard. And now, ever since then, you've been searching and searching and searching and searching. And I would tell you that you need to get back to working in entertainment. Is it full-time model at 41? I don't know. Does it have to be? No. Is it full-time acting at 41? I don't know. Does it have to be? No. But you've got experience. You have talent. And if you were working a great restaurant job that was really, really nice, and it was not an unhealthy environment, and you got back into it, whether it's Atlanta, San Francisco, New York, Dallas, I don't care, and you were acting or modeling, even at 41, different types of modeling becomes available. I mean, you walked away from the thing that you love to do because it was hard. And you've been searching and wandering ever since. That's my take.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, then.
I've had people tell me I'm too old to do the modeling.
That's total garbage. It's total garbage. It's total garbage. You're 41. You are almost 10 years. You're almost a decade younger than me. And I see models, guys that are older than me. I see women on these catalogs that my mother-in-law has at her house. I was there the other day. I saw one. There was a lady with gray hair. Beautiful woman. Had to be in her late 50s, early 60s. You're coming up with all these reasons as to why you can't do it. I got to tell you something. I actually went on a rant earlier in the show, and I think what I said for everybody is also for you. You walked away from entertainment because you didn't think it was feasible, and it was feasible. You needed to change your lifestyle some more. You have to adjust so that you can do the hard things and stay with it. And when you do that, you give yourself a better chance to build, and it might be slow, but you build. And let me just tell you this. When I started broadcasting, I was doing high school football play-by-play on the internet for free. I had 3 babies at home. I didn't even get paid for that. I drove 90 minutes to somewhere nowhere, Georgia, and did football on Friday nights on the internet. Do you know how many people were listening to that? 2. The kid next to me and my wife, because she's a good woman and wanted to be able to say something good to me when I got home. That's where I started. Then I started doing Saturday radio that I had to pay $250 an hour to do. I stayed with it. You didn't. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you, you've got it. At one point in your life, you were making good money in L.A., the hardest place in the world to make it. True or false?
True. I had an agent that had my day rate at $2,500 a day.
Girlfriend, $2,500 a day to have somebody take a picture of you? I tell you, that ain't ever going to happen to me. Nobody's ever going to pay me $2,500 to stand still and smile. You got what it takes. You got yourself on a reality show. How old were you when you did all this?
I was 25 when I did the reality show.
You're 25. You're 41 now. You're not old. You're seasoned.
Okay.
You asked me if I want a 25-year-old bottle of wine or a 41-year-old bottle of wine. Guess what I'm choosing? 41. It tastes better. Everything's better when it's older. That's what I think. Of course, I'm middle-aged, so I'm, biased. I tell you this, I'm a better broadcaster at 48 than I was at 28.
Okay.
You agree? Not me. I'm saying, do you agree that you have a different role that you can play now? There's different types of modeling, different types of acting that you can do, but you're better now.
Yeah. I think so.
And listen, you're also experienced, and that's the real point I'm making. You did it once, you can do it again. True or false?
I think so.
So here's what you have to do. You got to take on this new effort, whether it's back in L.A. or we stay in San Francisco or you move to Atlanta. No more excuses. We make our life feasible and we build towards the desirable.
Okay.
But when we try to go to desirable from 0 to 50 and we skip all the gears, it's not going to work. We've got to build up. You've done it once, you can do it again. So maybe you take 2 years and get your financial house in order. You get your life at a place where you go, okay, I can do this, and now it's time to move back. This time I'm going to get a roommate. This time I'm going to save more. Listen, I think you could actually tell me what it would take to win. I think you could tell me. So I'm not going to make you tell me, but I'm just going to say write it down today before you go to bed tonight. And I mean this. I want you to write it down. What must be true for me to get back into the entertainment business and do it and also sustain my life and actually give my shot? Maybe at 51, I'm as happy as I've ever been in my life. What must be true? Do that.